Hello everybody, I am D, and welcome to another video. It's been a while since I uploaded. The while ago, on the Sunday, December 20th, that was my birthday. I have officially turned 18, or as my dad likes to say, I am now legal. And of course, last week was Christmas, so it's been a while. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. I hope your drunk uncle didn't get too drunk and nobody got sick. So today we are playing Sands of Salzaar. It's a bit different than what we usually play. I've been saying that a lot, I noticed, but mainly this time it's because I actually paid for it. It is on Steam. It's kind of hard to describe. It's basically a living world, like, adventure game. There's a bunch of different D&D. I don't know. I should probably look at the Steam page and look next time. But you see what it's about. When I started, I did start a game earlier to basically yesterday to see if OBS will record and everything else. It basically, and just to get familiar with it, I will start a new game today. So I hope everybody, if you enjoy this video, remember to subscribe, like the video, and share. Do all those things. So let's click a new game. Let's go to an open world.
They have returned. There was a war 20 years ago. That war took my father, my mother, my homeland, everything. The black sun rose in the sky, heralding destruction. You've protected mankind for 1,000 years. Who am I to judge? But it all started with you. Now, I will be the one to finish it.
By the way, there's a couple things you need to know about this. English is actually, when it first released, it's in early access. It was actually not in English, it was in Chinese. So there was I don't know how long ago, but there was an English update. So, but some of it has not like truly been updated. So there's that. Another thing is with that last cutscene, if you think your headphones or TV was broken or something, because like it was most of the sound was coming from the right ear. That's just the game. I don't know why it's like that. At first I thought I was having problems with it, but nope. So basically here you can get a couple of different characters, and basically they're basically who you are and what everything else. Now some of them, as you can tell, has a plot quest available, which is basically like a character quest, and some of these have one, some of these have some, others don't, and basically, so not all these guys have plot quests. The last time I played, I was a Sultan, which I honestly really liked, because what it is you basically are inheriting a city, a village, and with most of these, what you actually have to do is you have to like conquer a existing village. But like with the Sultan, you inherit one and you start off with one. As basically low level, you don't get much, but you get some resources over time, and I think it's like very interesting and stuff like that. But basically, there's a couple different characters here. There's a Spirit Mancer, and then there's The shaman I think is kind of interesting, but because he basically like transforms into different beasts, and if you max him out, you can actually turn into a dragon. And honestly, I was thinking about doing that, but honestly, with how I really like the Sultan. It's basically a nameless princeling from an unknown tribe. You were lost to the desert sands until the gods reunited you with the fallen house, taking up your family's mantle. As you battle conflicts with all sides, you will lead the Sultan to glory once again. And of course, you have the skills and everything else. The skills, like I said, every character is a bit different. Skills, your family are traditional patrons of the lost signs of machines. And that's kind of interesting because like one of his abilities, like relatively early on, you can get like a machine gun. It's like pretty interesting. And then Arcana is basically magic. You received secret arcane training in your youth, leaving you an arcane master. You may learn all level 3 Arcana. The thing is with that is actually, there's people around the world in different cities that will teach you Arcana. And basically, you can all, depending on the character, you can only have certain levels. And like with over here, the shaman, you can't unlock any of the arcanas, so which is kind of interesting. That's another reason why I like the Sultan. Speciality: begin with a small town and construct buildings to train up your troops, but watch out for invaders. That's another thing. Like with the character class with this one, basically I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna spoil it or anything. Debuffs, you begin with no trade permits for your any town, and enemy troops may invade you at any time. Basically, that's just like having a normal town, so I won't really call that a debuff, but because that's how I believe how it works with any of these. So let's go with you. So basically now we have legacy points. Now when you first start off, you actually have I believe 60 legacy points, and the thing is what I think is kind of basically when you play a game, the more you play and do certain quests, the more legacy points you get. So because it started at 60, I played a little bit afterward, like I said, the Star test game, and I now have like 69 points. And what this is for is you can use your points to get like skills and everything else. And like skills, you can get like basically people on your squad right away. This is basically stuff you get when you spawn. And like what I think is interesting is like go down here, you can actually get like the abilities of other things. Like you can get the Beastmaster, which is basically you get the abilities of him, Spirit Match, but they cost 80 and you don't have that, so I have to play some, and I think that's great. It has some awesome replayability. The thing is honestly, I wanted to play with this, and basically the Bloodsucker is basically you get 100% leech. Basically every time you hit an enemy, you get the damage you get back as health, and honestly I think doing that one would be pretty cool. So let's go with you. Now I have 40 points left. So how do I get, wait, what's going on here? So I got 69, I click on it, no, never mind. I got confused, so I was like, I still have 40 left, but I have 40, so I have 69 left. So I don't really have much points right now. With abilities, I don't really know what else I can get. So 40 out of 69, so that leaves, what, 20? I got 69, so it'll be like 20. I can get like a 25 one. What else? So I'm gonna quickly look through these. I think I'm gonna go with the Thunderclap. I went with it last time. Basically what you do is you teleport to a place and you get damage and like thunder, and you get like damage there. Honestly, I think I might go with something different though. The thing is there's other things like you can do. Like with the items, you can get Wisdom Clusters, which is basically you get Crystal of Condensed Wisdom grants 1 skill point to any character. So basically it just gives you one, and you basically just get one, so that's nice. you can get prestige for 5 points, but the thing is you can get this one, which grants you 100 utar and only costs like one of them. So I think I might do some stuff in here. So hold on, I'm gonna get a small resource crate. Confirm that. That will help with other stuff. So now I'm just gonna put some in here. Let's get another one of you. Then, yeah, let's just get you and then put the rest in here as much as I can. About that much. There we go. So basically 100 utar per one. So I have like a lot of money now, and money is a pretty big deal. Honestly, I'm just gonna get a little less so I can get that one. So let's do like 10. No, need less than that. Let's do 9 in here. So then I have that done. Then I should be able to get one of you. There we go. So now I have some skill points. So that's about it. Like, I think that's a good thing. I think the Bloodsucker alone would be very useful and will help out. So let's confirm that. And now here you can create a character. So I'm just gonna cut ahead and do this and wait until... Okay, I'm done. Don't I look beautiful? Let's create this guy and let's get into it. Let's create a name. Last time I created a name, I tried to do D, but apparently it's just too short. So let's do this. There, so pretty. Let's create it. Real mode. Let's turn that off. And basically, what this does is basically selecting this option prevents you from recruiting dragons, angels, phoenixes, and other powerful magical creatures. You can still have recruit troops using trade permit outside outposts in each town, and upgrade troops for 30% less XP troop death, and basically that's what that does. Difficulty, I'm gonna go easy because that's who I am. I will warn you, there is a lot of reading, and if you couldn't tell, I'm not used to reading out loud yet. The minor tribes of the desolate desert lands are numerous, and your father just so happens to be leader of one. Despite being heir to your tribal lands, you prefer the secret scent of adventure. It has been many years since you returned to your hometown, and your merchant's camp nestled inside a valley beyond lies the desert. So basically, we can sit here and you click around, you don't use USD. I got some skill points, so let's use you. I got 1. So let's do you, because that one... Oh, so, okay, so it's not passive, it's basically just use it. So let's do you. Yeah. Then, that's about it. So let's come over here, and let's talk to this traveler over here. You're new here, right? Maybe I can answer some questions. Who are you? Me, I'm just a nobody. There are many travelers in the desert, some of whom have made remarkable abilities. You could become friends with them, or you could become enemies. Perhaps there will become a day when you find yourself on opposing sides of a conflict. Any more questions? That should be it. There's not really. It's basically just telling you about all kinds of stuff. Let's come this way, and there's a guy over here. You hear a faint calls for help carried by the wind. The wind gets stronger and the sound becomes clearer. After a while, you finally get to see the owner of the voice. It is a middle-aged man dressed in ragged clothes carrying an old staff. He grasps a masked woman's hand and runs desperately. Chasing him is a group of human monsters and cursed with flames. Help! Save me! Before you can respond, humanoid creatures made a living fire rush toward you with a cruel intent. So, combat operations, press spacebar to roll, press shift to hold current position to attack, press S to tap action, escape to pause the battle in open settings. Let's attack him. Get wrecked. Press Q. Do I just click on me? Okay. And I got roast nan. It's food, basically, if you can't tell. Gasping for breath. When, phew, thank you for help. May I ask the name of my beak farmer? Super D. Man, that look ridiculous. My name is Malik. I am a scholar. He points to the masked woman. She is Ezra, an orphan I picked up in Toiland Valley. She was interested in my studies, so I took her with me. ... What do you study? An age of war. It seems like a useless profession. No, I'm studying the history of this land. Not the old empire or the machine age, but something very obscure. He smiles warily. As long as you're okay. These monsters appeared after the black sun rose in the sky. They appear human. They even have human faces because their bodies are covered in flames. We call them Ifrit. ... Why did they attack you? If you're lucky, you never encounter one. Ifrit are violent by nature. They especially like to attack humans, human mages in particular. This kind of weak Ifrit isn't even self-aware, but it's said more powerful Ifrit are smarter than a human, though I don't know if that's true or not. Thank you. Please accept this token of our gratitude. You really are kind of a person. The area ahead is dangerous. I suggest you proceed with caution. I received 100 utar. Malik and Israel express their gratitude, then they continue upon the journey. They discover that Ifrit deteriorate very quickly. Like burned charcoal, they fall apart bit by bit until they are finally blown away in the wind. The Battle of the Black Sun has made this world unrecognizable, but people have never stopped fighting it. The appearance of such a monster is unlikely to change anyone dreams of conquest. You brave your head against the wind and press forward, continuing my journey. So, I think that's a good time to end the video. I don't know how long this video is going to end up, but hopefully it'll be good. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe if you're new. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everybody for watching, and goodbye.